The Masters are upon us, and I have Jason Sobel of the Golf Channel. Jason, Adam Scott, what are the chances that he can repeat as champion?
I really like Adam Scott's chances. Adam obviously has learned to prepare for these major championships, perhaps better than almost any other player out there. Last year's Masters victory serving as evidence of that, and I think Adam comes in with some positives, even though he didn't win in his last start at Bay Hill when he had the 54-hole lead. But like I said, I think he's a very strong candidate this week.
Are we seeing Rory McIlroy on that final day really making a push?
Yeah, I think so. Rory looked terrific on Sunday at the Shell Houston Open, closing with a 65 to move into the top 10 there. I think this course is tailor-made for Rory McIlroy's game. It looked like it was going to be his victory 3 years ago when he pulled one way left on the 10th hole and tumbled all the way down the leaderboard. But still, I think he's learned from that. I think he's a more mature, complete player right now. And I think Rory McIlroy has a good week as well.
If you had to predict what Phil Mickelson would do, I know everyone's rooting for him. What do you think? How successful could he be?
I think Phil can be very successful here, and I think it's because he already owns 3 green jackets to his name. I think the fact that Phil has had so much success here, I think success breeds more success, and the fact that he's going into it with sort of a nothing-to-lose attitude. He knows his way around this course so well. And it's going to be a wet course for at least a couple of days, so I think all of that suits Phil's game really, really well.
There are famous shots, and then there's the shot Bubba Watson hit. I can't even forget what that was like. Any chance that he could be putting on that green jacket again? You know,
Bubba's, he's played well so far this year. He's obviously always going to be a possible factor in the tournament, but you know, it's interesting. His last start, he withdrew after 1 round at 83 at Bay Hill due to what he called allergies at the time, and this place is covered in pollen right now. I'm not sure how that's going to affect him. I tend to like, not that I dislike Bubba's chances this week, but I like those other 3 guys you mentioned first, Adam, Rory, and Phil, better than Bubba.
All right, where would you put Dustin Johnson then?
Another interesting case. I mean, the guy's got all the talent in the world, but he's also coming off a withdrawal after finishing in dead last through 1 round at the Shell Houston Open. I'm just not so certain of Dustin Johnson winning a major that requires so much patience as this one does.
Do you like Sergio Garcia?
I really do like Sergio Garcia this week. Sergio's coming off a 3rd place finish at the Shell Houston Open, and I know people like to talk about his putting a little bit. I know they say he can't roll in the big one when it matters, but boy, has he looked good over the last 8 or 9 months. This guy has really turned around his game. I think he's turned around his attitude. I think he's in a very good place mentally right now. He's happy, and I think a happy Sergio Garcia is going to be a successful Sergio Garcia. I think he's got a lot of good vibes coming into this one this week.
All right, Jason, going to put you on the spot. Who do you predict to be slipping on that green jacket come Sunday?
It's one of the names that we mentioned already, Rory McIlroy. I think, like I said, this course is built for his game. He seems to be trending in the right direction. He's played some great golf over the first 3 or 4 months of the season, and I think Rory McIlroy is the guy who's ready to sort of take over this crown, whether it's the #1 ranking in the world, whether it's the next guy to sort of go out there and win lots and lots of major championships. This guy's primed and ready, and he's a terrific player. I like him this week.